built this one a few years back.
Yeah.
And then I went off to the Tank Museum at Bovingdon and saw, and it was explained to us by the guys at the Tank Museum, how they built the tank for the film. So it was I've got to get it right now. The tank, it was a First World War tank that was built after the First World War, and then the tank never saw action because tanks evolved by 1939.
Right.
So the guys went there, saw this tank, and went, "We want that one, but we want a tank with a turret on it." And they went, First World War tanks didn't have turrets. So he walked around the museum, saw a British Cromwell tank, and said, "I'll use the turret off that." So this one was born for the Indiana Jones films. So, yeah, so we built a new one and put motors in it to replace that one because that one's not screen accurate anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of beauty, and this one's been a bit fun to build. So it's one of those things.
Very nice.
So she can dance.
She can dance.
Yeah, she can dance. She's a bit cranky, but she can move.
So which Indiana Jones movie is it?
Right, so this is based on Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail, and this is what we call the race for the Grail. So they're all in pursuit of trying to get to the temple where the Grail is supposedly hidden, and the bad guys turn up with an armoured column, and Indy turns up on horseback. And he takes on the horsebound, he takes on the tank and wins. So each one of the modules is a different scene from each of the films, the first 4 films. So if you look at the slider here, so there we go, that's what they are. So each scene depicts a sort of famous theme from the film. And it's a little guessing game for people so they can remember what they are. We need to build a 5th module because there's been another film since, but I haven't got enough tan Lego bricks left.
How long did it take you to do this build?
Right, well this is a cheat, okay? So these sections here are from another build that I've already done.
Okay.
Which is a Wild West build, and they can go back into that build. The tanks and the vehicles I was just building for fun, so I never really got much time, but that one took me about a week to put together. Because it's motorised, it's completely different to this one. And the modules themselves took me 2 weekends, mainly because I ran out of bricks on module 4 and had to start again and strip them down, thin out the amount of bricks that were involved. And then I spent about 4 days trying to get the lighting right in them. So we use another product, not a Lego product for that, it's called Light My Bricks.
Yeah.
And they're tiny LEDs that light it up, but they work beautifully in there, as you can see. So those modules, to get that together, probably 4 days total building. Yeah. But so this is just one of 3 displays that I've got, and say these ones were already built, and it was just a matter of making them fit onto this, just to give it a little backdrop. So
are the vehicles MOCs?
yes.
Oh,
So again, you go on the internet and you look for pictures of the film being made and things like that, and for a long while there weren't any. And then just recently, literally within the last month, a load of pre-production photos appeared on Google of that tank, which is why this one is so different to this one, because I've actually been able to look at the actual thing in production and go, I need to change this, I need to change that. I looked at the real tank in the museum to see how it was built at the back, and completely rebuilt it. So this one, you can see it's got bits stuck on the back here which don't exist on here.
Right.
It's got, this one has a fuel tank which this one doesn't have. There's all sorts of things that were changed on it, and the lorry's just a bit fun to build.
Yeah.
You look at them in the film and go, yeah, it's a bit fun. The hard one to build is the Kerbal wagon, which has got to be rebuilt again because I can only get 2 minifigures in it, and it should have 4 in it. Sorry, I'm being hit from behind. Not finished.
It's not finished.
Lego is never finished.
Never done.
No, you can always go back and do something else. An element appears in a new colour, or a new element appears, and you go, I can add that into that. For instance, when Titanic came out, she had a 3x12 triangular plate involved in tan, which had never been out before. And that's in the back of the model on here, and it's in here as well. So as soon as you can buy the spares for the set from Lego, I'm ordering them on there so that I've got them to build, and it's nice when that happens and you can take out what was previously grey and replace it
With the right colour. Yeah.
So it's never finished. You're always going, oh, there's a new element, I can use that. Or you find a retired element, for instance, like the gun barrels on that. They're the only ones that I've got, because that element's retired. It's not available, and they're expensive to buy second hand. So hence that one hasn't got them on its main gun yet. It will have them, because I will find some more. Keep looking, you'll find them. Like the elements that build the roofs on this are from another set. I think they were from Dino. They just happen to look like vehicle roofs, so that's what you use. There's always something, and then printed a few flags, and it's done. So I hope you like it.
It's beautiful. It's very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.